Hey everyone, welcome back to Crypto Cash. Thank you for joining me here. Hope you're having a great day. Just taking a quick look here at Solana. Not feeling so great, so we're going to try to make this kind of quick, but the simple way to understand it is we are in a descending trend, in case you didn't notice that. So friendly reminder, be very careful, taking along at this point, but also we see this level here, this 0.618 fib level, 170, as a significant amount of support there and a lot of buying pressure every time the price pulls back to that level. So let's take a quick look here at the back end liquidation data and kind of just summarize where we're at in the overall sense. Don't forget to hit the like button, folks. Comment below if you get a chance. Really appreciate you doing that. So taking a look here, 167 to 168 local liquidation. That's been there for the last week. From a macro perspective, we can see roughly the same scenario here at 166, 167, and then also 180 just above this local range. So we are effectively range bound, even though we're establishing lower highs. Bitcoin's performing very similarly in that way, and it's just kind of a consistent trend right now. So, you got to respect the trend, which is down, but you also got to understand that a lot of times buying these kind of dips can be beneficial, just based on the simple fact that range-bound trading is exactly that. You buy the local range and sell at the top, and just continue to do that until the range breaks. But for right now, liquidation delta is getting closer to break even, so that doesn't tell us too much, just that we're starting to compress, and a breakout, either up or down, is more likely. Other than that, looking at open interest here in the last month, 175 is that local open interest area. So as we can see, that's that local point of control, for lack of better terms, where the price comes up and rejects off that level. So we're seeing exit liquidity happening every time the price comes up to 175, which is this guy right around here. Okay, a little easier to see on smaller time frames, but let's start with a daily, kind of go from there, and recognize that we lost our 20-day SMA. That doesn't mean we're going to drop. Bitcoin's still above its 20-day SMA, but most altcoins are performing poorly versus Bitcoin right now, and we're starting to see that kind of knee-jerk reaction. So wouldn't be surprised if the price continues to pull back at this point. There's not a lot of signs here on the daily kind of letting us know we're in good shape. We're under our moving average. Our money flow and our RSI is getting closer to 50. We don't hold above that level. It's going to be a break down, not up here at this point. Now, when you take a look at the 4-hour time frame, we're under all moving averages. That's kind of an obvious indication. But furthermore, too, we can recognize that we are at 50 or underneath 50, right? So we look at Bitcoin, almost the same situation. So nothing really different there. So once more, kind of performing similar to Bitcoin. So basically, the easy way to understand it is if Bitcoin doesn't successfully remove its head from its ass right now, then we're probably going to go ahead and see the same thing happen from Solana, right? It's going to continue to pull back. But it has been underwhelming here in this last range here, and we're essentially just creating lower highs and lower lows consistently. So good news is we got some support here at 170, but we lose that level. We may see a push or a run towards that lower range. What I'll do is I'll post a playout chart on our Twitter, Telegram, and Discord just so you can kind of see that. I'll clean this up here for you, of course, and we'll look towards brighter futures here soon. But apologize in advance for having less content as of late. I caught a nasty cold here yesterday and then had like a stomach bug last week. Been going through it. It's just crazy. But I guess those are the joys of having a 3-month-old baby. So awesome stuff. Either way, thank you all so much for joining me. We'll look forward to seeing the next one. Have yourself a great rest of your day. Thanks again.